Let's talk about the birthday cards. So in estrangement, we hear all the time, my adult kids have gone no contact with me. I'm online. I'm learning everything I did wrong. I want to communicate with them. They won't give me the opportunity. So what do I do for birthdays and for holidays, etc.? Before I answer this question, I want you to know that I'm not your therapist, and what you need to do with this video and this information is take this to your support system, your therapist, and talk through your actual options. I'm just going to explain the concept here. So if your kids are no contact with you, it is most likely, and in my mind, it's 100% likely, but we'll say most likely because that makes people very uncomfortable, that you were emotionally abusive and neglectful at the very least. And what that means is that you did not validate your child's experience of you in their life, and so they don't feel heard, understood. You're a brick wall of shame and guilt and all your own problems, and you did not make room for their own experience as a person. That's just a summary. There's many other parts to it. But the good news is that you're online, you're learning about how you emotionally neglected them, you know where you went wrong, and now you want to fix it. But here's the deal. When you send birthday cards, when you send holiday cards, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, Happy Easter, do you want to come over for Easter? What trips are you guys going on? Like, you're staying on the surface when there are these major, deep issues. What you're doing is you're still perpetuating the emotional neglect. You're still not talking about the real issues. And there's a way to talk about it, or like to bring it up without like opening it up. How about instead of a Merry Christmas, how about instead of a Happy Birthday, like I miss you? Because that's still not acknowledging the issue. You're triggering the neglect. How about Happy birthday. I miss you so much. I am so thankful that you are no contact with me because it's finally allowed me to look at myself, and I'm learning so much about what I did wrong. And I have all the respect in the world for you for walking away from this toxic situation, even though this was me. This must be the hardest thing you've ever dealt with. And I want you to know that I'm examining this. I don't know if I'm ready to like open things up, but I am learning and I see you. How about that? How does that feel to you? Because that is the opposite. The opposite of emotional neglect is validation and acknowledgement. That's the opposite. I'm just like, hey, this is the situation. Because if that's true, if you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, learning about this stuff and you're actually looking at yourself, that could be the first step. Instead of this like holiday card that's going to come off as fake because you're still not acknowledging the issue. What do you think?